Hey Bougie click. Welcome back to my channel. In today's thought-provoking video, we're diving deep into a powerful topic, the importance of embracing feminine energy in relationships. As modern women, we often celebrate independence and self-sufficiency, but what if true happiness lies in balancing our strengths with vulnerability and connection? Join us as we explore the transformative journey of Gabrielle Union and her partnership with Dwayne Wade, highlighting how leaning into feminine energy can lead to deeper emotional intimacy and fulfillment. We'll discuss how living within the means of our partners isn't about dependence, but about fostering mutual respect and shared values. Get ready to uncover the joys of authenticity, trust, and the incredible power of feminine energy.
I'ma make you a fan.
Live the Luxe life your man can fund, unleash your feminine freedom. In today's world, independence and self-sufficiency are often celebrated as key traits for women. While autonomy is undeniably important, there's a case to be made for embracing a lifestyle that aligns with the financial and emotional bandwidth of one's partner. Women operating in their feminine energy, freely embracing nurturing, vulnerability, and creativity, often find more happiness than those taking on traditionally masculine roles in relationships. Gabrielle Union's journey with Dwayne Wade serves as a prime example of the transformation that comes when a woman reclaims her feminine energy. Gabrielle Union, a case study in transformation. Gabrielle Union's transparency about her 50-50 financial arrangement with Dwayne Wade offers a powerful lesson in the effects of operating outside one's natural energy. Initially, Union embraced this split as a way to maintain control and independence, a decision rooted in past trauma and a fear of vulnerability. However, this approach led to emotional and relational strain. In her candid reflection, Union admitted that relinquishing some control and allowing Wade to take on more responsibilities had a profound impact on their marriage. By leaning into trust and vulnerability, she experienced a deeper connection and a renewed sense of partnership. Her story illustrates how letting go of the masculine desire to control it all can lead to harmony and happiness in a relationship. Balancing love and lifestyle, making choices that reflect your values. Living the life your man can afford, even if you make more money than he does, is less about financial limitation and more about fostering mutual respect, harmony, and shared priorities in a relationship. By aligning your lifestyle with his means, you emphasize that the bond between you both is built on love, understanding, and partnership rather than material differences. It creates an environment where he feels respected and valued, rather than pressured to compete or match your earnings. This approach also encourages teamwork and allows both partners to build a life together that reflects shared values, instead of creating a divide based on income. Ultimately, love flourishes best in a space where equality and emotional connection take precedence over financial comparisons. If you find yourself unable to embrace and live within the life your man can afford, it may be a sign that your values and expectations are not aligned. Financial compatibility is an essential aspect of a successful relationship, and if his means do not match the lifestyle you envision for yourself, it could lead to ongoing dissatisfaction and strain. Instead of fostering resentment or frustration, it might be wiser to seek a partner whose financial outlook aligns more closely with your own aspirations. Relationships thrive on mutual understanding and shared goals, so choosing someone who can meet your lifestyle expectations could bring greater harmony and fulfillment for both of you. In relationships where the man is not seen as the head, traditional dynamics that some consider foundational can become strained. For centuries, many societies have emphasized the concept of male leadership within families, a structure that is also echoed in biblical teachings like Ephesians 5 verse 23, which describes the man as the head of the household, akin to Christ being the head of the church. When women earn more and assume the role of decision-maker, it may inadvertently shift the balance, leading to tension or conflicts over authority and responsibility. That is why women must humble themselves no matter how much money they make or find a man with more money than them. Leadership in a relationship isn't about asserting dominance, it's about mutual respect, humility, and the willingness to serve one another. For relationships to thrive within this framework, there must be a shared understanding of roles, values, and the importance of cooperation. The trap of boss chick mentality. The modern boss chick narrative often glorifies women grinding endlessly, taking on dual roles of provider and nurturer. While there's power in pursuing one's dreams, the constant hustle of spending one's own money or going 50-50 in a partnership often leaves women exhausted and disconnected from their feminine energy. The impact? Women find themselves operating in a state of hypermasculinity, making decisions, leading, and carrying financial weight, actions that may not align with their natural desires. Material possessions, no matter how flashy, cannot fill the void created by operating in a perpetual state of do-it-all-yourself. Instead of freedom and empowerment, many women find themselves burdened, stressed, and yearning for balance. The ripple effect on relationships. When women are forced into masculine energy, it doesn't just affect them, it shifts the entire dynamic of their relationships. Men often feel displaced or underappreciated, leading to tension and miscommunication. The polarity that fuels attraction can diminish as the lines blur, and the mutual appreciation for one another's unique roles in the partnership erodes. Operating in masculine energy can also lead to burnout, resentment, and emotional detachment. This constant state of overfunctioning leaves little room for the intimacy and vulnerability required to build deep connections with a partner. The ripple effect on relationships. When women are forced into masculine energy, it doesn't just affect them, it shifts the entire dynamic of their relationships. Men often feel displaced or underappreciated, leading to tension and miscommunication. The polarity that fuels attraction can diminish as the lines blur, and the mutual appreciation for one another's unique roles in the partnership erodes. Operating in masculine energy can also lead to burnout, resentment, and emotional detachment. This constant state of overfunctioning leaves little room for the intimacy and vulnerability required to build deep connections with a partner. The freedom of feminine energy. When women live the life their man can afford, they rediscover the joys of being cared for and supported. Feminine energy thrives in environments of trust, security, and creativity. Instead of focusing on financial contributions, women can channel their energy into nurturing relationships, pursuing passions, and creating a fulfilling life, free from the pressures of doing it all. The result? Happier women, stronger relationships, and a harmonious dynamic where both partners can thrive in their natural roles. Unleashing feminine energy, the path to authentic happiness. Society has long grappled with expectations of gender roles, often forcing women into molds that don't align with their natural essence. But when women are given the freedom to embrace their feminine energy unapologetically and without societal constraints, their joy, confidence, and authenticity flourish. The power of feminine energy, what it really means. First, let's be clear, feminine energy isn't synonymous with gender. It's a concept rooted in balance, encompassing qualities like empathy, nurturing, intuition, collaboration, and creativity. For centuries, these traits were undervalued, with patriarchal systems prioritizing assertiveness and competition, often seen as masculine traits. But when women are forced to suppress their softer, connective sides to compete in a male-dominated structure, it creates an internal conflict that breeds unhappiness. Embracing feminine energy is about rejecting this false binary and celebrating traits that are just as essential for personal and societal well-being. When women are free to lead with compassion or embrace intuition without fear of judgment, they feel more aligned with their true selves, and as a result, they're happier. When suppression leads to discontent. The societal pressure on women to have it all often requires them to embody both masculine and feminine energies seamlessly. The problem arises when the pendulum swings too far. Being endlessly on in masculine modes, hustling, striving, overachieving, can be emotionally and physically draining. It erases space for relaxation, flow, and creativity, cornerstones of feminine energy. Studies link chronic stress in women to trying to meet expectations that don't align with their inherent nature. This stress is a thief of joy, manifesting in burnout, anxiety, and even physical illness. When women can shed these pressures and rediscover what makes them feel alive and centered, the relief is transformative. Happiness rooted in freedom and authenticity. Women operating in their feminine energy often report a sense of grounding and purpose. Why? Because they're tapping into traits that come naturally to them rather than battling the friction of societal expectations. This authenticity creates happiness. For example, a woman embracing her nurturing energy in a leadership role might prioritize mentoring her team over cutthroat competition, building a more harmonious and productive work environment. Similarly, when feminine creativity is allowed to shine, whether through art, problem-solving, or relationship building, it sparks a sense of fulfillment unmatched by forced conformity. Feminine energy benefits everyone. This isn't just about individual happiness, it's about collective well-being. Women operating in their feminine energy create positive ripple effects in families, workplaces, and communities. Their ability to nurture, connect, and lead with empathy inspires trust and fosters collaboration. It breaks down toxic systems of control and replaces them with ecosystems of support. In relationships, when women can embrace their feminine energy without shame, the dynamic thrives. Their emotional intelligence fosters deeper connections, enhancing mutual respect and satisfaction. In workplaces, environments become more inclusive and innovative. In families, bonds strengthen and resilience grows. The future is feminine. The outdated notion that feminine energy is weak. Nothing could be further from the truth. Operating in feminine energy doesn't mean shunning ambition or drive, it means redefining power. It's about knowing that kindness and intuition aren't vulnerabilities, they're strengths. Women who embrace their feminine energy are happier because they're not living on society's terms, they're living on their own. They're proof that success isn't just about breaking glass ceilings, it's about feeling whole while doing it. So, to those still doubting the value of feminine energy, women have the power to create life, transform relationships, and lead movements. If that's not strength, what is? When women are allowed to embody their authentic selves and celebrate their feminine energy, they're not just happier, they're unstoppable. The joy of embracing feminine energy. In a world that often values productivity over well-being and competition over connection, many women find themselves navigating a landscape that demands they suppress their natural tendencies to embrace traditionally masculine traits. But the truth is, women are at their happiest and most fulfilled when they are allowed and encouraged to operate in their feminine energy. Feminine energy, characterized by intuition, nurturing, creativity, and emotional connection, is not a weakness, it's a source of strength that enables balance, fulfillment, and joy. Understanding feminine energy. Feminine energy is not about societal stereotypes or restrictive gender roles, it's about recognizing and celebrating innate qualities that are often overshadowed in a world obsessed with hustle culture. Feminine energy is receptive, reflective, nurturing, and intuitive. It focuses on relationships, connection, and creativity rather than dominance or control. It's the counterpart to masculine energy, which is action-oriented, logical, and driven by goals. When women are pressured to conform to environments that reward only masculine energy, they often suppress key parts of their authentic selves, leading to stress, burnout, and dissatisfaction. Operating in feminine energy doesn't mean foregoing independence or ambition, it's about achieving balance and authenticity. Why suppressing feminine energy is draining. Women who are forced to constantly operate in masculine energy, whether in their careers, relationships, or daily lives, often find themselves emotionally and physically drained. This misalignment can manifest in several ways. Increased stress and burnout. Constantly hustling in traditionally masculine ways can lead to exhaustion and a lack of emotional fulfillment. Emotional disconnection. Women may suppress their emotional intelligence and intuition to fit into competitive or logical frameworks, losing touch with an essential part of themselves. Relationship struggles. Partnerships may suffer when women take on masculine roles, as it disrupts the natural balance and polarity that fuels attraction and emotional intimacy. By stepping into a role that doesn't feel natural, women may find themselves disconnected from their inner peace and, ultimately, their happiness. Why women are happier in their feminine energy. When women operate in their feminine energy, the benefits are clear. Enhanced well-being. Feminine energy prioritizes self-care, emotional connection, and creativity, leading to greater life satisfaction. Stronger relationships. Women who embrace their feminine energy foster deeper, more authentic connections with their partners and loved ones. Freedom from burnout. By stepping away from roles that require constant action and control, women find balance and inner peace. Happiness stems from being true to oneself, and feminine energy allows women to fully express who they are without societal constraints. Conclusion: redefining success in relationships. The notion of living within the means of a man isn't about dependence, it's about creating balance and allowing space for both partners to shine in their unique roles. Boss chicks who carry the financial load or split the bills may initially find a sense of power, but this often comes at the cost of connection, happiness, and feminine energy. As Gabrielle Union's story teaches us, embracing vulnerability and allowing a partner to step up can lead to stronger, happier relationships. It's not about material possessions, it's about finding joy and balance in partnership. Women who reclaim their feminine energy and live authentically are ultimately more fulfilled, both personally and relationally. Women who embrace their feminine energy live richer, fuller lives. It's not about abandoning ambition or independence, it's about balancing these traits with authenticity and self-compassion. Feminine energy is a source of strength, not weakness, and it enables women to cultivate happiness, nurture relationships, and find fulfillment. In a world that often pushes women to do it all, the greatest act of rebellion is to simply be yourself. By living authentically and leaning into their feminine energy, women create lives filled with joy, connection, and purpose. Because at the end of the day, true happiness is found in honoring who you truly are. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploring the freedom of femininity and the transformative power it holds in our lives and relationships. Remember, embracing your feminine energy is not about relinquishing independence, it's about celebrating your authentic self and fostering deeper connections. Just like Gabrielle Union's story shows us, true happiness comes from vulnerability, trust, and mutual respect in partnerships. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you embrace your feminine energy in your life? We'd love to hear your experiences. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more empowering content and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's continue to inspire and uplift each other as we navigate the beautiful journey of being women in today's world. Until next time, remember to be true to yourself and live authentically. What do you think? Are feminine women happier? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.